Hi, my name is Tarnakuganaki Arindran. My teammates are Sari Noor Nabila binti Muhammad Shukri, Noor Nisha binti Muhammad Nasir, and Kishan Analaki Ramadasan. We are here to discuss about environmental friendly and safe or responsible AI from the subject BITI 1113 Artificial Intelligence. The contents of the presentation are as follows. We will discuss about introduction, discussion of environmental friendly, discussion of safe or responsible AI, and we will finish with conclusion. Introduction. Let's look the definition of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence or AI can be described as an artificially complicated software and hardware that has the power to perceive, understand, act and self-learn. AI also has been known for the imitation of human intelligence by machines. AI is also becoming more and more useful in domains such as healthcare, data security, social media, astronomy, and etc. The two types of AI systems can be used in real environments are AI based on capabilities and AI based on functionalities. Even though artificial intelligence is aiding human in many ways, AI also has some concerns that need to be noted. The primary concern is how AI can deliver impact to environments that they are used in. The first concern is AI systems highly saturated amount of carbon emissions to the end and nearby environments. Based on a study by the University of Massachusetts Amherst, the power and amount of carbon emission to train a neural network model is far greater when we compare to a normal usual computer for the end user. A quarter of a million pounds of carbon dioxide can be emitted from preparing a single AI system, which makes it near to the aviation industry. Here we can see that how much carbon emissions that will release by a model, and we can compare it to an aviation industry like a plane or a jet fighter pilot. More precisely, it is the time taken to travel 125 round trip flights from Beijing to New York. The study shows that the computing used in AI training model has been drastically increasing like crazy every 5 months because they are using the Moore's law. By using the Moore's law, the law that describes the number of transistors used in microchips will be doubled every 2 years. We can conclude that soon we will have to use much computation to power AI training models. By increasing the computer power, we can conclude that the carbon emissions will also enlarge. Now, let us see the effects of highly saturated carbon emissions. Carbon footprints can result in global warming and climate change for the environments and humans. When the sun shines, it increases the temperature of the earth, and this heat energy is reflected by the atmosphere. The existence of carbon dioxide will also make the heat energy will be trapped around the world itself and atmosphere itself, thus making earth hotter. Global warming leads to other small issues like weather changes, sea level changes, food and water supply changes, etc. There are reports by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration that state the temperature of the land and ocean has been increased by 0.07 degrees Celsius to 0.18 degrees Celsius every decade. CO2 will also negatively impact the changes in weather, sea levels, food and water supplies, etc. More heat energy inside the atmosphere will make the glaciers melt at a much higher rate. The sea levels might increase and it can cause problems to humans as well. Carbon emission will also influence the increase in acid rains, which can physically provide destruction to trees and nature. Moving on to the next part, let's discuss
How we can implement to reduce the adverse effects caused by AI systems. The first method is to utilize renewable energy such as hydroelectric, solar, and geothermal resources to power these artificial intelligence systems. The data centers can also be placed in countries with low temperatures like Ireland, so the cost of maintaining these AI models can be reduced. With low heat produced, only a low amount of carbon dioxide is released into the environment. Moreover, giant tech companies should implement the concept of green AI in real world data centers rather than just being talked about. Green AI can be defined as computing which is ecosystem connected, carbon dioxide positive, and efficient in computing. Furthermore, laws should enforce that these giant tech companies can only release a meager amount of carbon dioxide into the air. The laws should also need to make programmers and developers of AI have the environment in mind before developing AI systems. Another way to minimize carbon footprints is to have limited training cycles for AI models. Training is why AI systems produce much carbon, so we can limit the carbon released into the air when we limit the training in production. In addition, the government should provide awareness to the general public about carbon emissions and the risk that comes with carbon emissions.
Next, I will explain about concern of safe or responsible artificial intelligence. First, we need to pay attention is about safety, which is self-driving car. We know self-driving car are more popular in the world right now. So we need to be concerned if the car are really safety to the human or driver to use in the future. It is because that car are fully controlled by robot, and also the media highlight the AI occurrence, which is self-driving vehicle crash. These covers indicate widespread consumer and industry concern, so AI need to be created and implemented that can use safely and securely. Second point is this cross-functional institutional strategy will enable the company to embrace the potential and responsibility of AI efficiently and productively. For example, Microsoft, as one of the early adopters of AI, tackles safety and security concerns directly in its principle for responsible AI. Thirdly, Microsoft introduced an AI chatbot called Tay and Tay turned into sexist and hate machine. It is because Tay is a bot trained to generate response based on user interaction. Many users that send the offensive message to Tay. So the developer company take Tay offline and make an apology for the bot. Move to the effect of safe or responsible artificial intelligence. First, mention will be error. If we use self-driving car, the car will lose control and accident. Second, AI machine will become more aggressive, so it will be harmful or dangerous act. Third, AI can pose a hate speech based on human interaction.
Is how we can control the problem. The developer can accountable for the decision the AI software makes, enable algorithm fairness, or update training of AI and testing data based on user interaction. Conclusion: AI technology must be progressed with extreme caution. Other than that, the developer has to make sure that AI is still in control and constantly update the AI system and test AI data so that we can control AI concern. Despite that, with the emergence of AI technology, we may need to adapt and reassess ourselves because AI is meant to improve our life.